here with Art Classes for Kids. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time, I have been posting daily art lessons just like I do in my live classes. And each day I do a different project, usually inspired by a famous artist, and each day of that week using different materials. So I'm giving you a little sneak peek of what we're going to be doing this week. And just like last week, we're going to be posting on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I was posting every day once all the kids were at home doing homeschool, but the last week and this week I started working on a new project that's taking a lot of my time, and it's something really special for the summer, which I'm going to announce closer to the beginning of May, so you'll have to keep tuned in to find out what that is. But let's get started on what the projects are going to be for this week. So Monday, we're doing something that looks like this. And this is an abstract landscape inspired by the American artist Jennifer Bartlett. So what you're going to need to make this project is you're going to need watercolor paper for sure. And you're also going to need watercolors. You'll need a jar for water. You're going to need a brush, and I suggest a really narrow nylon brush if you have it. You're going to need paper towel. You're going to need this tape if you want to get that little white, border in it. This is the low tack painter's tape, which works the best. But if you have masking tape, that's fine. You can try it with Scotch tape, but it's kind of hard to get off. And then you're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a ruler to help you make those lines. And last but not least, you're going to need one crayon. Now, if you're one of my younger viewers, probably yellow, you're gonna be able to see better than white. But this artist always does her grids in white. So if you wanna take on the challenge of drawing white on a white background and being able to find it later, then go for it. If not, grab yellow and it'll do the same thing. So that is our Monday project, and I hope you join us for it because this one's really fun and I think it looks really cool too. So let's move that out of the way. And next is Wednesday. So Wednesday, we are doing something that looks a little bit like this, but everyone's is going to be different. This is a surreal animal drawing. This is inspired by an artist you might know of, but you know him as other things like movie director. This is inspired by a painting that Tim Burton painted, and it's called Surrounded. And these things look like little, fish in outer space, or they look like spaceships shaped like fish. Whatever they are, you're gonna create your own. I'm gonna help you go through making choices and options that make yours unique. And then what we're gonna need for this isn't that much. You're going to need a piece of just plain white cardstock, or a white piece of paper is fine, but if you have a thicker piece of paper than regular printer paper, it's better because you're going to be using a Sharpie, and the Sharpie bleeds through the regular paper, but it'll still work. And if you want to have your edges taped up nice, once again, that like painter's tape, masking tape, and then you're going to need a regular pencil, and you're going to need some sort of colored pencils. These are our favorite, the Prismacolors, because they're really creamy and blend really good. But any colored pencils you have, and this is what you're gonna need. It's gonna be really fun, especially if you love to draw. So that's on Wednesday. I hope you join me for that because this is a very popular project with my students. Okay, then we have Friday, and on Friday I do this thing called Found Object Friday. So on Friday, I already know the object I'm going to pick because I'm coordinating that with a piece of art inspired by a famous artist. So I'm going to be picking out a cactus in a pot. And once I pick out that cactus, I'm going to be painting this on canvas. Now this painting is inspired by the British artist named David Hockney. And this is a still life with a cactus and lemons. So we're gonna be making this on Friday. And I know that whenever I put painting on a canvas up as one of my choices, it's really popular. It gets a lot of views. So I hope you join me for this. What you're gonna need for this will be either a canvas like this, which has the wood and then staples on the back, or you can use a canvas panel, which is just a thinner version, which is the same thing. The canvas is wrapped around something and you're painting on it. If you don't have these and you still really want to make it, if you have some poster board or something, you can always use that, or you could take a cracker box and cut it open, and on the inside you can paint that white and just work from there. But you can still make this painting. So what else we're going to need are, I've got my little box. You're going to need some acrylic paints. So I use these little craft kind because they're inexpensive and they do the job and they're really kid friendly. So we've got those, but if you have them in tubes, use those too. You're going to need the usual, which is, to paint, you're gonna need a jar for water. You're gonna need 2 sizes of paintbrushes, like a medium and a more narrow, small brush. You're also going to need a pencil and a paper plate to use as a palette and a paper towel to wipe out with. So these are all that you're gonna need to make this awesome still life inspired by David Hockney. So I hope that you join me for that one too. So those are our 3 projects for next week. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and especially if you've been sending in your photos, because a lot of people have been sending in their photos so I can check out how their finished works come out, and I love checking those out. So if you want to send them and you haven't sent it before, you can either post your photo on Instagram and tag it with @ArtClassesForKids, or you can directly send it to my email, which is kim@artclassesforkids.com. And I always reply after I see the amazing art that you guys come up with. I also hope that you like, subscribe, and click that notifications bell, because then you're gonna find out every time that we post a new video, and then you'll know. And if you have time, and hopefully you do, or you want to make time to make some really cool art. So I hope to see you soon.